Bro, check my small.
Bayelsa and lot of rivers that are here, gentlemen of the press. Our visit here is a formal visitation to our sister states. Our story in rivers cannot be complete without some aspects of Bayelsa. So on a situation like this, when Bayelsa is mourning in this level, it is only proper for us to come and condole with Bayelsa State. So I'm here on behalf of, first, myself as the governor, the good people of Rivers State, to pay a condolence visit on the governor, the people of Bayelsa, and the immediate family of the late deputy governor. I know how everyone feels. That is a situation that we don't have control over. It is the Almighty that gives life. It is also the Almighty that takes it at His will. So, but the only thing we can do, no matter how the situation, as Sammy said, it is well. And we're here to say, while you're grieving, Bayelsa, Rivers State is also grieving for you. Wherever we need to come in, I want to assure you, my big brother, that we will come in to support. We know that there is no human condolence. There is no kind of sweet words that can fill this gap. It is only God that can fill it. And we strongly believe that He will do what Him only knows how to do. It's not a day for talking. We're not here. It's a sober, it's a sad day. Our visit is not the one that you bring the native. I didn't say the native thing, so I didn't even bother because I know it's not a normal visitation. You know the native one now. The last time we came, there was one native, the original one. But today we're not, because of the circumstance that brought us. So please let me, again, assure my brother that while you're going through this situation, we are also going with support. We will support you wherever we need to come in. We will not be far from you. So to the family, while I'm here, I also want to extend our condolences to the family. Just be strong. Like I said, there is nothing we can say that can fill the gap. But the most important thing is we're standing with you, and God will help every one of us. Thank you for this warm reception. Thank you for the show of love that you just displayed here, even in this kind of situation. We believe that our next visit will not be on a sad note. It will be on a better one. Thank you. And may God bless every one of us.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. There is a
In this period of mourning, we always assume that anybody who is coming for a condolence visit. But I think in the Jawland, we normally don't assume. Even where we know, we try to hide that bit. And first of all, probe. Our brother governor, this one that you are coming with this Omuegele and Omuaro from River State, we hope there is no war. We hope we are together. You probe first before you will now hear the response from the visit. And I think that is why the judge normally, first of all, want to welcome you by receiving you with drinks, with food, and then make you feel at home first. Even if it is a war situation, will make you feel at home before you can now tell why you have visited your brother. But I think on our part today, we are very frontal, that we already know why my brother governor is coming. But that's by the way. In this period of mourning, I was actually very reluctant to leave the state for Abuja. I mean, everybody around me felt, no, you cannot continue like this. If there is this window for you to go to Abuja, please just go and have this 1 or 2 days before you return. And whilst we were there for the caucus meeting and the next meeting of the APC, which apparently was the first meeting that both of us and other few colleagues have attended in our new party. And we met, and you told me you were coming on a Sunday. And you kept your word. Today, Sunday, you are here. And so first I want to, on behalf of the government of assured prosperity and the good people of Bayelsa State, your state, thank you and your entourage for being your brother's keepers. And let me put it on record, you are the first governor of a state that has visited this state since this happened. That also speaks volumes. That also speaks to the fact that Rivers and Bayelsa, we are still one and the same, no matter the turbulent situations that we face. You have come, and not just alone, with a host of leaders and elders and top government functionaries. We want to appreciate you. We want to thank you. Just like you said, we pray that the next time you are visiting, it is for celebrations. It is on a joyous mood and not for mourning. But be that as it may, we will always, as human beings, propose. Death is with all of us. The end of every one of us is death. And so we cannot wish it away. And that's why when I was reading on social media some nonsense post of they have killed him. Please, if anybody tells you they have killed him, ask that person, are you sure you are not the one who killed him? Are you sure? Knowing that death will come when it will come. Just as you said. All of us here, we don't know which day we will die and how we will die. But we know that one day we will die. So that's what it is. And we can't thank you enough because your coming will console the family, will console the state, will console the people, your own people. They will know that, yes, truly, we have our brother who is the governor of River State. And he has proved it to come to say, oh, my peoples, please don't cry. Don't cry. This is like rain that falls on the roof of everybody. Today it is our turn. I also know how close your deputy governor is to my deputy governor. And so it is not something that concerns us alone, like you rightly said. Whatever that touches rivers also touches Bayelsa, and vice versa. So let's continue to be our brothers' keepers. We feel comforted, we feel honored, and we believe that this coming is one that will also wipe away our tears. And we will let you and keep you informed of all the final funeral rites and the dates. And I know that you will join us in bidding our very revered Deputy Governor farewell. We are in touch with the family. We have always been on daily basis. There is none of these visits that we have not invited the family. So the family and the government are on one page. And you know, my deputy governor was also very strong in the church. My deputy governor almost, well, with the assistance of others, built a Catholic church in his community. And so the Catholic Church is also very well affected by his death. And because he was so strong in the Catholic Church, the family and the government will liaise with the Catholic Church to ensure that we have a date not too far. For as long as the deputy governor is still not interred, each and every one of us will not rest. Because on daily basis, you will feel his absence in one way or the other. Particularly for me, that will always like delegating my duties to the deputy governor. This is one state I can proudly say that the deputy governor is not a spare tire. The deputy governor is among the four wheels of the governmental machine of Bayelsa State. And so the deputy governor has been very busy. And that's why on each occasion, in all of my public outings, I've always referred to him as a workaholic and resourceful deputy governor. But please let me also use this opportunity to advise us, those of us who are in public service. Let us not also work ourselves to death. Just as we have seen what has happened. We have not known the cause of death yet because I've ordered, with the agreement of the family, to have an autopsy to truly know the cause of death. But as humans, we will presuppose sometimes that maybe he didn't have time to rest. I'm aware that last year I virtually forced my deputy governor to go on vacation. And so we must all work and then realize that we need to rest. This body does not belong to us. It belongs to God. God can call you at any time. And so we should also treat our bodies the way we should allow it to be, so that at the end of the day, when God calls you, some of these stupid speculations that we read in the media space will not happen again. In any case, I am not too bothered about all those kinds of devilish talks, because if a rich man dies, it will certainly point to the witchcraft. That old woman in the village, or that one has been jealous of him, so he has killed or she has killed him. But I think that those days are really getting over, even in Ijoland. Even in Ijoland. So let us once again show that love for one another. Even in death, it's even in Ijoland, it's even better in death, because they say there is no enmity in death. And so, assuming somebody was even your enemy, but the day he dies, you will go there to go and commiserate with the person. I mean, not to talk, you wouldn't have seen a city like Yenagoa the way we are seeing it today. So there are too many advantages of state creation that quite outweighs, the non-state creation. And so, like you said, what will I say here? Is it about my Deputy Governor Lawrence himself? There's nothing that we can say here. We can talk from now till tomorrow morning. The truth is that we can't bring him back. If there is any way that we would have brought him back, and if they say we should continue talking for the next 1 month, I am sure that somebody like Osusu will be talking every second. We will be talking until we bring him back to life. But unfortunately, that's the end of every human being. And all of us, that will be our end. So having that at the back of our minds, we will always love to show each other goodness, kindness, so that we will have the time to visit each other like you have done today, when it rains in somebody else's domain. Today it is raining in Bayelsa, and you are here with very senior citizens of Rivers State. We can't thank you enough. We can't welcome you enough. We know that these two states cannot continue to be in rivalry. There is nothing that is there that we cannot settle. Even the oil wells we are talking about, we are not the beneficiaries now. The main beneficiaries are over there. We are collecting crumbs, and because of those crumbs, we want to kill ourselves. And you rightly said no, and that's been my position. I'm happy that the issue of Suku oil well, we amicably, between you and I, we settled it. And for now, there is no crisis. Until when we find out the true position of issues and we all see that this is the truth. Because the truth, according to late Denny Feberesima of blessed memories, says it's like a floater, that when you put it inside the water, that you will continue to put until your hands will be tired. And the moment you remove your hands, the truth will come out. The floater will come out. And so there are basic truths. Basic truths. That's why I'm not surprised when they say you are the people's governor. Well, for me, you are the undying people's governor of Rivers State. And you are the governor. You are the governor. Like I said here, at a point in time, a governor must take a decision. When I took the decision to move to APC, consulted widely. Yeah, there were some no's, certainly. Everybody cannot say yes. And majority of the people said yes. And it behoves on me at that point as the governor to take a decision. And I took the decision. And that's what you are in Rivers State. At a point, there must be somebody who will take the decision. And so today you have elected to visit your state and then to condole with the family, to condole with the government and the people of Bayelsa State. Losing a deputy governor in the kind of Lawrence Irujakbo, all of us government officials seated there as you see, everybody has one thing or the other to say about Lawrence. Some will tell you, deputy governor is too tough, it's too hard. Some will tell you, deputy governor is a man of proverb. Some will tell you, deputy governor has no diplomacy. He will tell you raw. And everybody seated there, including the deputy chief of staff, deputy governor's office, who is right there. And so all of this makes who Lawrence is. But sometimes when I hear their comments, and then the kind of relationship I have with him, I begin to wonder, these things they are saying, is it true about my deputy governor? Because I see him as one very humble fellow. As one who is prepared to serve this state. And I think all government officials will tell you that the deputy governor served this state to the best of his knowledge, to the best of his ability. And so, for me, it is God's own time. And when it is God's own time, no man can stop it. If it is not God's time, God would have stopped it. That's my belief. And so I just close my ears to a lot of these side talks. It is just the human side that sometimes will make you to want to respond to these side talks. Otherwise, if anyone drops dead, God must have approved of it. If he doesn't, there are people that they poison their food. They go and eat that food, and they are not dead. And then those who poison it will say, that man get more poison than my own. No. His own poison is more powerful than my poison. But it's because God is with that man. And the moment God is with you, he will certainly favor you. He will keep you alive. And so may God continue to favor you, Your Excellency. May God continue to favor your state, Rivers State. May God continue to favor Bayelsa State and keep us all alive, that we will be alive to celebrate one another. Thank you once again for coming. And God bless our two states, our two sister states of Rivers and Bayelsa. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.